So Mark, thanks for taking time out to meet us for the Art of Fearlessly Doing Business interview. Tell us a little bit about who you are and what your business is.
Great. Michelle, my name is Mark Herding. I'm a certified financial planner. My broker-dealer is Cambridge Investment Research out of Iowa. I've been doing this for about 23 years, and I really enjoy working with clients and helping them plan their financial future.
So tell us, why did you start your business?
Great. I grew up in a small town in Minnesota, and in sixth grade I did a book report on the stock market, and it was just fascinating how money worked, and I decided that I really wanted to help people plan their retirements and help them manage their money.
And so what was the biggest fear you had to overcome to get started?
Well, I had done an internship with E.F. Hutton when I was at ASU, and one of the fears was, can I really make it in that business? And I was kind of turned off a little bit, so I stayed away from the business for about 5 years. And then I had taken a second look at it and decided that I wanted to come into the business, but I really wanted to be a financial planner and not a stockbroker. So I interviewed with several companies, and Prudential had a great training program for financial advisors and financial planners. And at that time, I'd just gotten married, we had a baby on the way, and it was a very scary leap of faith to go from a very good job where I was close to making six figures to being on straight commission and starting all over again. But my father basically said to me, those commission jobs are always going to be out there, but if you do what your manager says and you keep your head down for 2 years, then you can kind of take a look and go, okay, do I want to do this or not? So that was really good advice, to not let the day-to-day grind get to me, and stick it out for 2 years, and here I am 23 years later, still loving what I do.
So once you got through your biggest fear about getting started, what was the first big bump in the road and how did you overcome it?
Great. The first big bump that I encountered was I had decided that rather than building a client base, I wanted to be a manager and recruit and train other advisors in this great business and help them get started. So I was a general agent for a life insurance company, and we were doing fantastic, recruiting new advisors, helping them build their client base, gathering assets under management, but we weren't really leading with life insurance or selling enough life insurance to keep the mothership happy. So that stress kind of caused me to reevaluate my career goals, and I decided that I just wanted to go back and be an advisor and rebuild my client base. So I left that company and started out from scratch to build my financial planning firm. So that was about 11 years ago, and I'm very happy that I just like to work one-on-one with clients instead.
What would you say your biggest fear is right now, and how are you getting through that?
I try not to have fears, but definitely the industry is changing, whether it's media, technology, there's talk of robo-advisors, etc. So I guess if you wanted to put those in the fear category, it would really be staying on top of all of those changing elements, as well as compliance and just the market every day, the speed that it trades with today and changes versus 15 or 20 years ago has really had an impact on how we stay in touch with our clients, and making sure that from a regulatory point of view and from a governmental point of view, we stay on top of things.
So Mark, what is the biggest lesson that you've learned about being fearless?
Well, it really goes back to that advice my dad gave me when I came into the business about putting your head down, sticking to it, working the plan, and making sure that you take care of people. And I would say, you need to dream big, you need to work hard, and you need to give back. And it might be a little bit corny, but a couple years ago, Jason Aldean came out with a song about, don't quit till the job gets done. And growing up on a farm, we had long days, and I take that work ethic into what I do as a business owner and working with my clients. And I try to make sure that every day I get everything done and take care of business. So don't quit until the job gets done.
Well, thanks, Mark. I really appreciate you taking out the time to do the Art of Fearlessly Doing Business interview, and I look forward to seeing you at the 9 Gallery on December 18th for the opening.
Should be a great event. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.